Welcome to the NBA Storyteller Learning Channel, and I'm going to tell you all about the next year's projects. First, in the midst of making the 90 plus videos over the past 2 years, I've started and stopped a lot of projects, and I've done a significant amount of research towards each of those projects. He's got no legs! And some of them I just stopped because they got too complicated, and I didn't have enough time, and you feel the weekly pressure to post or bi-weekly pressure. So now I'm just saying, fuck it, I'm gonna do what this channel has always been meant to do, right? And that's make long form content where I can just dive into something and go nuts. So whether that's Jordan related, Stockton related, Kobe related, owner related, NBA related, race related, money related, steroids related, over the next year, I'm going to be diving into the projects that I've always wanted to finish. But what I really need is help. And no, not regular kind of help. I just need people to stick with me here. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Maybe find a way to participate. There's a whole bunch of ways. Here, see, I put them on the screen. Some of the easiest are just to watch some old videos. Watch, like, share. Then you can also donate. Because the biggest thing is, if I'm not going to be posting weekly videos or 3 videos a month, that's ad revenue. That's views and ad revenue. The little bit of income that allows me to make these things. But now that I want to make longer things, and more expansive work, and actually talk to people, and interview subjects, and go to the library, then I need the space to do it, and the resources. So any of you big donors out there want to get in on the ground floor of a big ass project, it's going to be the biggest thing in NBA YouTube by the end of the year. When we have completed our project, now's the time. Or small donors. And I want to give a special shout out to the people who came through in December, because I said it's a great opportunity. You don't have to stay for long on Patreon. You don't have to stay. You can come in, donate $3, enjoy some conversation, and then get out. Like, I recognize that, and I appreciate each one of you. You will always be in the history books of this channel. You can check out the merchandise. There's a lot of great stuff there. I'm improving on some things. I've personally purchased most of my own creations to see how they actually look and feel. And you know what? I stand by most of it. Some of it I need to get better at. So anybody who's looking to purchase some merchandise, just support the channel, support me, my family, my 12 kids, then this is a great way to do it. So lots of opportunity, and really just watching and just hitting that subscribe button, because there's no better channel to subscribe to than the channel that only posts once a month. Get on board, get involved. And this is the channel here, the Learning Center here, where I'll be posting a lot of updates on what we're doing. So you also want to subscribe here, because this is where you're going to find out the details on each of the 12 films, and some backstory, and probably some of my frustrations, because they're not done. You know, it's to some degree theoretical, if I can even complete this project. And it's going to be a matter of how much of a support I get from the community, and how much focus I have to actually complete this stuff. But if anybody's wondering what this stuff is going to look like, if you ever look back to the Greatest Dunk documentary, or even one of it's an outer version of a documentary, it's the Fakers or Fighters, Fighters and Fakers. Those are more closer to what, but I'm highlighting this in the background here. This is the John Stockton no left hand video. This is one that I really felt like I put myself into, literally. So it's gonna feel like this. Like I want you guys to go on my journey of discovery for each of these films. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna need a ton of help, but I think this is something I was meant to do. Because when I stray from it, I feel when I stray. When I stray from what I should be doing with this channel, I feel it. All right, evergreen is a process, and I will do live streams on the main channel. And who knows what I end up posting there outside of the Big 12. Also sponsors. If anybody's interested in sponsoring an entire film that, again, will live on forever once complete, and that's the whole idea of everything evergreen, is that these things are not a one and done situation where they become irrelevant 2 weeks later. if somebody wants to permanently sponsor a company, an individual, one of these films for whatever your purpose is, that's also something we can do. Otherwise, I'm gonna just sponsor it myself. Brought to you by the Renaissance Basketball Series t-shirts. All right, that's it. Remember, oh yeah, and then it's over. Then it's all done. After the 12 films, it's a wrap. The end.
What can I say?
So you were there. You covered him.
Tim, right? I actually read your book. You're the one who covered John.
I want to hear a little bit about your experience as a team owner.
Stockton in the late 80s, right?
You actually met the real coach?
The real one. Not the fake one from the video, but the real guy. The guy who died. Can we talk about him?
And then there's Leroy Smith. Now you gotta think that's a myth. Leroy Smith was a guy, when I got cut, he made the team.
I guess I don't feel like getting into that story right now. So that's not very helpful.
Your conversations you're having are private. You don't know that they're going to be public. David and Adam, stand up.
Howard and Garnett getting into it.
Let me interrupt you right now. We do have a copy of that tape. I want to remind everybody it is audio tape.
I've never said this to nobody. I've kept it to myself.
2 or 3 at a time. You know, one time I had 6.
You ever experienced anything like that?
I really don't worry about racial differences. I just think that I'm enjoying life.
Try to pick up the wonder. Trader.
They get their shine, and it fades. Do you know what I mean?
What can I say? Mamba out.
The mic has been dropped.